Hi folks, it's Hen. So today we have a Square D. It's a breaker panel. And this is the Square D Homeline Load Center HOM2-4L70. So this is a standard breaker panel that you can add in. I've put a couple of 40 amp breakers in here. And I've gone ahead and wired one end to like a 240 dryer plug, and the other end's just gonna go to an output to power some things. But I guess the main thing I want to talk about is I have this DROK. It's a little ammeter, and I got it on Amazon. It's a KWS-AC301, and you can see it allows you to let me get it right here. Allows you to measure voltage and current going through a circuit. So they give you this little inductive current meter, and that will wrap around these wires, and then that goes into right here, pins 1 and 2. Then 3 and 4 are the will power this device. And then what I'm gonna do is I just got a standard outdoor wall switch plug outlet, and this pops in perfectly. You can just kind of push that in. If you want to make a cover, you could. So there's also this little wire here, by the way. This is a temperature sensor. I don't really have much use for that, so I just kind of left that there. But anyway, let's go ahead and start the install of this. And against this metal enclosure, which we're gonna press fit it into. So we'll just put some tape. It's a thinner gauge wire, so the odds of anything touching are already small, but we're gonna do something like that. That should work pretty decently, I would think. We're just gonna go around. Let's do one more time for good luck, right? No point in taking chances with 120 volt stuff. That wire is so small, it would act like a fuse if it shorted anyway. Which is why it's probably good to use this really small gauge wire, so if there's something that does happen, it's not going to do any damage. So that's now covered. And then I'm going to run this wire through my conduit here. Just like this. And I'm just going to pop that there, and now this should just gently, maybe not so gently, I'm going to push that in. And you see I just kind of pressed it in, just like that. So I just kind of pushed that in, but it's decent, it's in there. And now we're just going to wire the rest of this junction box in. And that should do it. For this, I'm just going to tie this wire, which is down going to here, just in here. You know, you might want to think about fusing them, but it just depends on the level of concern or care you might have. It's high voltage, but I'm using low voltage wire, so I'm not too concerned. This one will go right in there. Oh, the other thing we gotta watch out for is this little current probe. Making sure it's not. We'll put that on last. I'll just tuck that over there. Okay. So black wire, and you don't want to really solder these, by the way. If really no solder, stranded wire will carry more energy. Okay, so let me loosen that terminal. There we go. Go in there just like that. I'll tighten that. Okay. And this one. Just need to get this little thing out the way. Okay, and then this guy, same thing. Which connects to this. And that'll pop in. Right here. Again, this is just what I'm doing. You could wire this to any 120-volt source or 240, or I think it's rated at least up to 240, this ammeter. Well, that's in there. Okay, just the little wires to tap, make sure that we're, some pliers, make sure that we're not, wires are inside. Always with high voltage, it's a good idea to do. Just make sure your wires are in good and snug. Okay, all right, so that's this, and then I'll probably tie this up a little bit. Now this is the current sensor. This is the hard part. It's got to go around, it kind of closes. So there's a couple of magnets here, so you don't want it, it's definitely got to be, I'm hoping I can just get this around. Again, my wires are kind of big, which leaves me a little concerned that it won't work. We will try, folks. I'm not. I don't know, everybody. It's not being cooperative. Maybe with a big pair of pliers. Again, if you see what I'm trying to do, I'm trying to get this to close. It won't work unless you can get this completely wrapped around your wires. Well, it took it. So, yeah. So that's our current sensor. It's powered here from the main breaker. And then we got, and then I've got it mounted here. So we'll see how it looks and when it powers on. Which controls power to it, and I have a little ammeter here. So here we go. Having trouble with the ammeter, it doesn't seem to be reading, but it's powered up. And then we can turn on with my phone this heavier load, which should turn on the solid state relay. Relay is on. And looks like power's on. So that's exactly what we need. We can turn it off. Okay, and back on. Yep. All right. Oh, actually, this is looking better now. It's saying 1.2 amps, which is more like 12 amps. There we go. So that's actually the amount of energy we're drawing right now. The heater running on the pump for the spa. So there you go. 12 amps and consuming 1.5 kilowatts of energy. I wanted this energy monitor to monitor how much energy we're consuming, and hopefully this smart switch and this solid state relay, I can turn this on and off during peak hours. So that's kind of the goal. But there you go.